of this is when we say, oh my gosh, I already have it.
Mhm.
And you know what's curious is that a lot of the things we think we want, under them lies freedom.
Right.
It's about liberating yourself from yourself. And you can do that at any moment, right? And so you can realize, oh my gosh, I had freedom all along. I remember listening to a commencement speech that Jim Carrey gave years ago, and he said something like, how tricky is this ego that it would tempt us with the promise of something we already possess.
Mhm.
And another way of thinking of it is like, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you want, it's like, well, there's a couple different ways of thinking of it that might help. Is one is I'm in this building, right? I'm on the first floor. This is where I'm at. What I want is on the seventh floor, right? So part of me has to ascend. In other words, I have to align my vibration to that potential in order to start seeing that potential. And I have to rise to that potential in order to get there.
Yes.
Another way of thinking about it is, I love thinking about it in terms of a map, right? So if I say I want to get to Chicago, but I don't know if I'm in New York or LA, I have a problem, right? I have to know where I am right now. And there is a truth to where you are, okay? Where you are exists and where you are is real, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, you don't get all up in your grill about where you are. You don't say, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm in LA. That's totally whatever that is." You're just like, "Oh, I'm in LA. I got to go to Chicago," right? So you are somewhere. At the same time, Chicago's also there. That's my hometown. So, Chicago's also there. It's like it's there, it exists, and it takes you deciding how or if you're going to go there.